Hello, I'll be testing these 3 vintage ciders. This is made with fresh pressed apples, English vintage cider, served chilled, 2017 by Sainsbury's. This is Herefordshire vintage cider, Henry Weston oak aged vintage cider, and family cider makers Thatcher's old age vintage pickle year 2017 Somerset cider. Interestingly enough, even though this one says by Sainsbury's, look on the back, it says English vintage cider is made at W. Winston's and Sons Limited. So basically, Henry Winston's makes cider for Sainsbury's, and they say it's by Sainsbury's. But really, it's not by Sainsbury's because Henry Weston's make it. This is also 2017. So all of these, it's now 2019. So these are all about 2 years old. So first of all, I'm going to see if there's any difference between these 2 ciders, because they're both basically made by the same company, but I'm sure that they've made it slightly different. And they've done the tops different as well. This is 750mm. This one is 500mm, and this one is also 500ml. It has screw tops, so this can last longer. But trouble with these ones, as you notice, it's got the old flip top. Once you've opened it, that's it. So let's taste this one. Very nice. A little bit dry. Very bubbly. Very appley. But very dry. Well, not very dry, but you can definitely taste the vintage on it. Like, you can definitely taste the pressed apples in it. It says English medium sweet cider. A little bit sweet. A medium bodied cider with fruity sweetness and soft sparkle. I think that's true. As I said, it's English vintage cider. It's made at H. Weston's and Son Limited, a family-run company based in rural Herefordshire. It is made from selected cider apples harvested in a single year's crop. It is fully matured in old oak vats for up to 6 months, where it is develops to a rich character and flavour. Produced and bottled in the UK by H. Weston and Son Limited for Sainsbury's. This is Herefordshire vintage cider, as I said. Basically, so in 1880, Henry Weston first started crafting cider from the bittersweet apples grown on his farm in Matchmarkle, Herefordshire, over many years he refined the art of Herefordshire cider making. Today Henry Weston's vintage cider is produced only from apples grown in a single year's harvest in the 3 counties of Herefordshire, Gloucestershire and Warwickshire. The cider is slowly matured in aged oak vats to deliver a smooth, rounded, medium dry cider packed with magnificently accepted character. I suppose I could reseal it by doing that. That's a different slightly taste. You can still taste, has a similar taste to this one because they're both produced at the same place. I can taste the same apples. Because it does say in age-old vats, which I can taste. So let's try Thatcher's oak aged vintage. William Thatcher began marketing Somerset cider at his family farm in 1904. What year did they say? Henry Weston started in 1880, so he was a little bit further along in time, 1904. Today his craftsmanship has been poured into unique characters. Thatcher's vintage. We've chosen the finest bittersweet apples from over our 2017 harvest and matured in oak vats. This is a timeless, medium dry cider, deep in flavour yet light in colour. The richness of Thatcher's vintage rounded off with satisfying crisp sparkle. So, yeah, I wonder if I can taste that again as well. Cheers. Now that had a completely different taste. There seemed to be more bubbles in that one. I don't know if you can actually see them, but there seems to be more bubbles there. It's a completely different taste to these other two. But these two taste very similar because they're produced at the same farm, but this is a different taste. Quite sweet. Okay, for overall taste, I've decided, like 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, I've decided I'm give Sainsbury's vintage cider and Henry Weston's 8 out of 10. And I've decided to give Thatcher's vintage 9 out of 10. Maybe I'll give Weston's 8.5. I think 8 out of 10, 8.5 and a 9. I mean, there's a slight difference taste between these two, but this is definitely a different taste. Very similar. This one the Thatchers. So I think for this one, for these three drinks, Thatchers is the winner. I think probably I like Thatchers just for these ones. I mean, I do like other ciders as well, but in this little test here I'm doing here, for these the 2000, they're all done in 2017. They're all in, seem to be done in oak aged. Very similar. This one, the Thatchers. So I think for this one, for these three drinks, Thatchers is the winner. I think probably I like Thatchers just for these ones. I mean, I do like other ciders as well, but in this little test here I'm doing here, for these the 2000, they're all done in 2017. They're all in, seem to be done in oak aged. And all in the same year. Well done, Thatchers. I think this one's the out of these three. Probably Somerset is probably the best region, and then Herefordshire probably is the second best region. So I hope you like my little cider video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.